And what's interesting, Charlie, is now that you've been hired in this job, and you were the first black coach in the Big East and the first black coordinator at Florida, I keep reading that, like, you got to do well, otherwise other African Americans aren't going to get this opportunity. And I frankly don't understand that connection. I mean, you could do a great job, but that doesn't mean if I hire an African American, he's going to be great. Does that kind of bother you that people are putting that on you right now?
Well, you know what I do, Seth? I look at like David Shaw, and I look at the job he's doing now at Stanford, and I look at Franklin, and look at the job he did at Vanderbilt. And there's some really outstanding African-American coaches out there. And I can remember when I was going through that process, and I hit that roadblock. And so I felt like that, you know, this probably would never happen for me. But if it doesn't happen, and I was a defensive coordinator at the time, I said I had to continue to work hard so that I can impact someone else, some young African-American who's coming along who will be given that opportunity. And a lot of times I look at, there's tall shoulders that I stand on, and I just think about the barriers. The other day I was just watching 42, and I was watching Jackie Robinson, and you think about just what he had to go through, and not only him. And you look at that piece on Hank Aaron a few weeks ago when he made his statements. But we can only imagine some of the trials and tribulations that they had, just what they had to go through and what they had to endure. So they paved the way for me. And it's not so much that if I don't do good, I don't think the door will be closed on other African Americans. I think they'll be given that opportunity. But you look at it, it's a time where we have a job, and it's at an unbelievable university, the top 1% of 1%. So you've been given that job. So and I told our coaching staff, I said, you guys, if we fail, we can only blame ourselves. But that's within any job.